Christmas is one of my least favorite holidays because I'm never home. I'm a professional cheerleader, so every Christmas I spend a whole week in Florida competing. This story happened back in 2017, marking my 10th year of cheering. It was actually Christmas Eve when all of this took place, the one day we had off the whole week. I was finishing a FaceTime call with my dad and siblings back home when there was a knock at the door. My mom is our cheer coach, so she stays with me. I thought it was her until I opened the door and it was a random woman. She looked familiar, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. She introduced herself as one of the cheerleaders' moms. Her clothes reeked of alcohol, but I didn't say anything. I asked her what she needed, and she responded saying she needed to speak with my mom. I told her I didn't know where she was and she would have to come back later. I didn't even say it rudely, but she still scoffed at me and stormed off. I rolled my eyes and shut the door. I got bored after a while, so I decided to walk around the hotel and see if there was anything to do. I walked out, locked the door, and started walking down the hall. Something about walking down an empty and quiet hallway was slightly creepy. I made it to the elevator and was about to get in when I saw that the same woman was peeking her head around a corner down the hall. She smiled this really off-putting smile like the one the Grinch does in the movie. I acted like I didn't see her and got in the elevator. Now on the main floor, I felt safe being around other people. I met up with one of my friends while looking around and we talked for a little while until she had to go. We said goodbye and she left. My mom had given me a little money, so I decided to go to the hotel cafe and get something to eat. As I was walking there, I swear I saw the same lady from before standing behind a plant decoration, peeking out looking right at me. When she noticed, she quickly ran out of sight. Instead of going to eat, I went to go find her daughter, or so she claimed to be her mother. I luckily found her at the hotel pool. I asked her about the woman and surprisingly she was her daughter. She warned me about her, saying she was an alcoholic and she could get really bitter and violent when angry. I thanked her and walked away. At that point I had had enough, so I started walking back to my room. I didn't see the woman at all walking back and the day went by normally. Night came and me and my mom were watching a movie in our room. I think we were watching Elf, but it was 1 a.m. so I don't hardly remember anything. When the movie ended, we shut off the TV and lights and went to bed. I woke up around 3 a.m. to a sound coming from inside the room. I was confused because it sounded like footsteps. I turned over and saw my mom laying there asleep, so it wasn't her. My heart sank when I realized who it was. I turned the lamp on, and yes, it was the woman. She was standing only a couple feet from my bed with that off-putting smile on her face. I screamed louder than I had ever screamed in my life. My mom woke up and she screamed too. The woman then ran out of the room while my mom called the hotel staff, who then called the police. Long story short, she was arrested and her daughter was put into foster care. Sadly, we had to kick the daughter off the team, which actually made us lose the competition since we were down a person. It's been 2 years and I haven't seen either of them. I hope the woman got the help she needed, seeing as though she was unstable. I still do cheer and my mom is still the coach, but I've recently been thinking about quitting. The thought of it has me scared every year. The only gift I want for Christmas is the gift of being able to spend time with my family in a safe, warm home and finally having a normal Christmas.